You won't believe how I ended up with free IKEA bedding. This is a very random story. Actually, I'm new in Sweden. I'm an international student from Mexico, so just imagine how many hours I had to travel to get here, and the day I arrived to my new flat, I realized that my bed was disgusting. Literally, just take a look at this. To be honest, I couldn't sleep there, so I decided instead to put both of my bags together and I slept on my luggage. So just imagine, and this was the first day. And of course, I complained, and to be honest, I was expecting for this problem to be sorted out in like 2 days. But since that wasn't the case, I decided to go ahead and order some sheets and duvet from IKEA. And of course, a pillow, so let's say that this was the next upgrade. But 2 weeks went by and I was still sleeping like this. A friend had to lend me one spare mattress, so I moved to the desk instead. And no joke, after 3 weeks of being sleeping like that, I was finally given a new bed, a decent one. And here's where things got so random, because I did notice that I was receiving emails from IKEA asking to go pick up my order, which I already had. I even showed you a video about that. So I started asking my other friends who also bought from this store if they had received a similar email, and they said like, no, that is very weird. Because after that, I got another saying that my order was canceled and that I was going to be refunded. And that's where I got like, dude, I don't need this. I already have my stuff. Like, why are you wanting to give my money back? But again, everybody was like, maybe it's an automatic thing that you should just ignore. It's not the truth. And since we don't have an IKEA here on the island, I was like, okay, I'ma wait. But seems like they were serious about it. I actually got my money back. And after all this other crazy experience I just told you about, I was like, oh, is this a sign from God? Because literally you can't imagine my stress, and not being able to sleep properly was also affecting my health. I even got sick. But of course, I'm an honest Mexican, so I tried to contact them, but they didn't have an email. I don't have a Swedish phone number yet. I even went to the PostNord office to ask the guy if they knew something about it, if this was a mistake on their end, but nobody knew anything. I even tried social media, but they say, no, we are the Mexican IKEA, we don't have contact with the Swedish one. But in the end, I was finally able to reach them through their Instagram account. And I explained all the story again, and they asked me to send it to another email, which I did, and I'm still waiting to see what happens. Because I mean, it's like, dude, if you want to give me all this for free, I can take it, but I know the honest thing to do is to give their money back, even if this was a mistake of their system. And I'm still waiting for their response, but let me know if this has happened to you as well.